Were you homeless just the other day? And now you're some corporate big shot?
It's a long story. One I'll say for another time. Right now, we're here to celebrate. So how about you work us some magic?
Huh. Fine then.
So,
Weren't
we
you
made it to the
homeless?
top 100. I think that calls for a toast.
Cheers. Ooh, that's good.
I wanted to start off with a thank you for all your support. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be president of anything.
You're just being modest. If anything,
There's a lot of 15-minute YouTube tutorials. I know you're against that, so glad we got through to the end. Yeah, like, I mean, obviously, I make a living making tutorials for games on YouTube. Like, they have a place, you know? But it's just like, the here and now, I just wanted to play the game. So it's like, all right, if I can't figure this out, I was just going to go play a different part of the game, you know? I didn't want to stop what I was doing, tab out, and blah, blah, blah.
I should be thanking you. If I weren't so naive, I wouldn't have had to drag you into this mess. But you're just what a company needs. You're decisive, dependable, a good judge of character. Life itself is better with you around, Kasuga-san.
Speaking of
Is
character,
she hitting on me?
let's talk about the guy who pulled one over on you. Who is this jerk-ass anyway?
Jerk-ass.
He's the president of a
Oh, I
very
bet it's
big
gonna be the
firm
guy
here
that
in
we just saw in
Yokohama.
that meeting.
Serious? And he just preyed on you out of nowhere?
Yeah. I never thought a professional on his level would do that. You see, I just inherited my company and didn't have a clue how to run it. It was a time I really needed somebody to count on. Then suddenly I met this business tycoon who seemed really genuine. I ate up every word he said.
And you paid the price for it.
Yeah. Every time I think about it, I feel so stupid.
Well, it's not like anyone can really blame you, right? I probably would have done the same thing if I was in your shoes.
Really?
Yeah. And remember, the fault lies with the deceiver, not the deceived. You did what anyone would do. I know you're just trying to process things, but you don't have to beat yourself up.
Kasuga-san, you're right. I know it's pointless to punish myself over something in the past.
Yep. And no matter what kind of company the shitbag runs, he's going down. Together we'll climb the ranks, make it to the top, and leave him begging for mercy.
Yeah, we will. We'll even get big enough to completely buy him out. We'll take back all the businesses he stole and start our own holdings company.
I like the sound of
With
that.
blackjack.
And with that
And hook.
attitude, nothing's gonna stop us. So keep your chin up, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Right.
There's that Eri-chan smile. Honestly, I saw you looking kind of down, so I got a bit worried.
With blackjack and omelets.
Was I acting strange? Sorry, it's just...
Something on your mind? You know you can always talk to me.
How should I explain this? I was just thinking about my dad.
Oh yeah?
It's like... whenever I see you smile, I always think of my dad. You two are so alike. That's why I got so emotional all of a sudden. But I wasn't feeling
Dang it, chat. We're in the dad zone.
down or anything. Don't worry.
Chances just got ruined.
Oh, okay. Wait a sec, though. If I remind you of your dad, does that mean...
He had an amazing personality.
he had an amazing personality?
Well, someone sure sounds confident. But you're not wrong. In any case,
When Daddy Ichiban sweats, it's not gross. He's glistening!
I wasn't referring to your appearance. It's the way you carry yourself. You're funny, outgoing, always full of energy. You make everyone around you smile. My dad was just like that. He always made me feel safe and secure. To be honest, so do you.
Is that right? I wish I could have met the guy. Sounds like we would have hit it off.
I'd like to think so.
All right. Then for an awesome dad like yours, I'll put my heart and soul into making Ichiban Confections the best it can be.
Was he not already going to do
There's
that?
no way I could ever replace your old man. But I can protect his legacy. Would you help me do that, Eri-chan? I don't think I can do it alone.
You won't have to. I'll help you every step of the way.
Please.
But I know you've got so much on your plate already. You're sure you'll be okay?
Oh, well, I know this won't be a walk in the park, but I have good people on my side.
Good people?
Yeah, a group I trust with my life. Can't get much done without them. So I'm sure it'll all work out. Call it a gut feeling. Bet they'll give me tons of shit for overdoing it, though.
It sounds like you're all close.
Hey, you okay there?
Kasuga-san, could I ask you a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think I could ever be part of your inner circle?
Are you good at hitting people with a purse?
Huh?
Look,
You have to be able to do
you've been
violence.
doing so much for me since the day we met. But I feel like all I ever do is watch from the sidelines. That's not really fair, is it? So I was thinking I could play a more active role in your daily affairs. That way you could focus more on management without feeling bogged down by all your other stuff. That's a win for you and our company, right? I can't think of a reason
His
for me not to
eyes.
I don't know. We all walk a pretty tough road. Shit gets out of hand nonstop.
Like, there's a gunfight across town waiting on us to get over there right now.
Stop. You don't want to risk getting hurt, do you?
I'm fully aware of the risk. And trust me, I won't be a burden on that front.
Okay, but Eri-chan, as much as I like the idea, I just don't see it happening.
Please, let me be the one doing you the favor. Besides, if you say no, I'll just tag along without your approval.
Guess that doesn't leave me much choice. Don't expect any hand-holding, though.
Fine by me.
Okay. I'd say that's worthy of a toast. Welcome to the party, Eri-chan. Cheers!
You're gonna need a bat. Wait, what?
And by the way, Eri-chan will be tagging along from this point on.
I'm Eri. I'm excited to get to know everyone.
Are you sure about this? Knowing us will probably bring you nothing but trouble.
Yeah, we're always in one mess or another. Doesn't help that we got these two drunks either.
Look who's talking.
You don't have to worry about me. I just want to repay you for all the kindness you've shown me. And I'm ready for just about anything.
I was not expecting her to join the party of playable characters, if that's what's about to
Just
happen
about,
at all.
huh? Well, I can't argue with that. Good to have you.
Welcome to the gang, Eri-chan.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Eri Kamataki joins the party. Now, how do we... Oh, her bond immediately leveled up. Unlike the rest of your party members, Eri's bond level only increases as you grow your business. Increasing her bond has many benefits, such as giving her access to new jobs and skills. Keep your business skills sharp to deepen your bond with Eri. Eri's sweet and caring disposition has given her to a natural aversion to sleep and rage. Nevertheless, she seems more prone to being stunned. Oh, great. Alright, have to try her out, see what she can do. Sinbei Chop. Damage an enemy by slamming them with a giant rice cracker. Here we go. Rolling Kick. Damage an enemy using a backward roll to gain momentum. Deals increased damage to enemy with status ailments. Flying Crane. Damage an enemy by throwing scissors at them. Oh my god. Which may leave them bleeding. Healing Vibrations. Ooh. Eri recovers HP by enjoying a soothing massage. Wait, did she just heal herself? She just says, someone come massage me? Inspire, boost an ally's evasion. Photo Blink. Shine your smartphone's flash on the enemy, which may lower their accuracy. Bro, what? She has a box cutter. Oh my god. That escalated fast. You know, Seiko's like, I'm gonna hit him with my purse. And Eri's like, I got a knife. And I'm like, no. So she starts out as a clerk and can become an idol, a matriarch, a dealer, a hostess. She has the Night Queen option. Break out the inner sadist. Oh my god. Alright, so she's a clerk right now. I don't know what all that gets later on. Okay. Alright, hang on. Let me get a refill, chat. Let me get a drink. And then we'll level up these bonds. Okay. Alright, so now we need to have a talk with each of the party members so that their bond rank increases. Oh right, Nanba ended up downing an entire bottle of Legend Malt without paying. He tried to cover it up with a cheap imitation, but it's only a matter of time before he gets busted.
Hey, Namba. Anything gone down yet with that Legend Malt?
Well, I've been watching the counter like a hawk. But the bartender wasn't kidding when he said nobody comes here.
Yeah, he did say this was more of a hobby for him.
That's exactly it. The only people coming in are our friends like Adachi and Sachan. Which means that Legend Malt is probably just gonna sit behind the counter for the rest of our lives. I was worried over nothing. I feel better already.
Well, I don't know if you should be that relaxed about it. It's not like he'd carry something he was never gonna sell.
Welcome.
What a lovely little establishment you have.
Your first time in, sir?
It is.
See? He does get actual customers.
First time I've seen a first-timer.
I've heard some rumors about this place from some good sources.
Oh yeah? Rumors about what?
That you carry the fabled whiskey known as
Of
the
course.
Legend Malt.
Well, then the rumors are true.
Pour me a glass, then, bartender. If anyone can appreciate such a thing, it's me.
Ichiban, what now?
Now the thing is, what if this guy has no taste and he tries it and he's like, oh, exquisite, and it's, you know, it's cheap liquor. Yeah, he might not be able to recognize it.
What can we do? We gotta apologize before it's too late.
But I'm too broke to apologize.
Forget about the money. You'll be in even deeper shit if he drinks that.
I really must apologize, but my Legend Malt isn't for sale.
Why would that be? Is it reserved for your regulars?
Not exactly. I just don't think you're fit to order it.
Excuse me. You say this knowing
What?
I'm the editor-in-chief of Good Dandy?
What?
He's from Good Dandy? No way.
You're not fit to order it?
How's that?
It's a rich man's magazine, full of nice cars and swanky restaurants.
Well, that's terribly unfortunate. For you. If you had even a modicum of customer service, I'd have written you an absolutely dazzling review.
Put me in your magazine or don't. That's your call to make.
Believe you me, I'll be giving you the front page. Everyone's going to know about the snob running this backwater hole.
This your idea of a quarrel, sir?
Perhaps, but was it not you who flung the first stone?
Fine. You backed me into a corner here. The Legend malt on that shelf is something I ordered for a very special customer. I don't intend to offer it to anyone but her.
And what makes her so special?
The fact that she stole my heart. That bottle was to be a symbol of my affection. Time and time again, she would tell me how she dreamt of being able to try it. So I took it upon myself to indulge her, and waited for her to arrive. But for as long as I waited, she never came through the door. 6 months went by. Then a year. Until I finally got word that she had been in a car accident. She was taken from me.
Congrats, Nanba, you're the new waifu.
In some ways, that Legend malt is the only thing I have left of her.
Oh, God!
Given that, are you still going to insist I pour it?
I have walked through the doors of many a bar in my time, but I've never met a bartender with a tale like that. That quiet strength. The very essence of good dandy magazine.
Just throws the door open.
He didn't even get to take a whiff of the bottle, and now he never will. I guess that settles it.
Yeah, but now it's even bigger than we thought. We gotta do the honest thing and come clean.
Why?
Didn't you hear that story? The Legend malt's a treasure of his lost love.
I know, but I'll never be able to replace it on pocket change.
I was like, I own a cookie shop now. However, I do feel like he needs to learn a lesson, because if I'm just like, oh, hey, I'll cover it, he's not going to learn from it. He shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. All right, how about just pay it off in installments?
Don't sweat it too hard. I'm sure the bartender knows your situation. I bet he'd even let you pay it back over time.
You think so?
Yeah. Make it around 10 or even 5K a month. Whatever works for you.
Yeah. I can definitely make 5 grand work. But won't that still take forever to pay off?
Just pay more whenever you make more. You gotta make it a priority. As long as you're flexible and responsible, you'll be debt-free.
You cannot use money on the business on other parts of the game. Well, no, but when the business does well, you do get paid some for it. Like when the business made like $5 million, they gave me like 100,000. So
eventually.
You're right. Thanks for helping me sort through that.
Anyway, let's go come clean to the bartender.
What a jackass. He swallowed that story hook, line, and sinker.
Come again?
That long-lost love of mine? She never even existed.
What?
Then why wouldn't you pour him the Legend malt?
And back when I opened the place, I figured I'd need some high-end stuff behind the counter to draw in the big spenders. So I picked up an empty bottle of Legend malt and filled it with bargain barrel whiskey.
He did the same thing. So Nanba stole. Shut up.
He makes funny noises.
So Nanba stole the bottle of Legend malt, thought it was like super high-end stuff, drank the whole thing, and it was like piss whiskey. Then he felt bad and he replaced it with more crap whiskey, and
Purely for show. Nobody actually orders anything that expensive. But every once in a while, a dimwit like him waltzes in. So I give them the same old sob story, and they scatter like roaches.
he said it was the best. Yeah, he said it was the best drink in his life.
So Namba, that means what you drank was...
Bottom shelf swill.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hey, what the hell's so funny?
You gotta hear this. Guess what Namba did?
Come on, don't say it. Don't you dare. Sir, you can ignore this, Joker.
I don't understand you people.
I guess it was the look of that bottle that got me thinking it was real. That ever happened to you? Where the taste is all in your head?
Hey, just be grateful you don't have to worry anymore.
I still have to worry about people finding out. Ichiban, you wouldn't tell Adachi or Sachan about this, would you? You can't.
Don't worry, man. I wouldn't rat you out like that.
So, you'll keep it a secret?
Yeah, but you have to buy me a drink. Bargain barrel whiskey, okay?
Sure. It's a deal.
Kasuga feels his bond with Nanba grow stronger. Nanba will now gain more experience, so he's on the active party. And Nanba can now become a chef. I don't know what moves the chef has. I guess he can throw a knife at people. Alright. Number 2 out of 3. Or 3 out of 4 if you count the other lady.
Yo, Adachi-san.
Hey, Kasuga, let's have a drink. On me today, huh?
On you? You win the lottery or something?
Nah, I'm just feeling good because for once, I've got some money left over after sending Takashi his allowance.
Surprised you don't recognize the bartender? I've only played one other Yakuza game. Was he in that one?
So, bartender, give me something dirt cheap and kerosene strong.
Adachi-san's been sending money to Takashi every month. Poor kid's the son of the Kasumi guy that Adachi arrested on a false charge. Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to get some money to Takashi-kun.
Same here. And look what I got today. It's a letter from Takashi. I always look forward to these.
Good shit. Did you read it already?
Nope, I was just about to open it. Let's, hope it says something about him passing the bar, huh?
Well, let's see what it says.
Dear Yamada-san, thank you so much for sending money again this month. What's with the laugh?
That name. Yamada-san.
Nothing I can do about it now. The kid knows me as a rich fucker named Yamada. Anyway, let me keep reading. I've been pretty busy with this year's bar on the horizon.
Oh, so bar exams are coming up, huh?
Yep, I'm counting on him to pass this year. Give my wallet a break.
What else did he say?
I know it's sudden, Yamada-san, but I have a favor to ask you. The other day when I was riding my bike, I accidentally scraped the bumper of a parked car. Apparently it was a really expensive car, and now the owner is demanding 1,000,000 yen to cover the repair. I don't have that kind of money, not even close. Yamada-san, do you think I might be able to borrow it from you? I'll promise to pay you back after I become a lawyer. Holy shit.
1 million to fix a bumper?
How am I supposed to come up with that? And what does Takashi get off asking for such a huge favor?
You say that, but doesn't Takashi-kun think you're some rich philanthropist?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true, but shit. What's the real me supposed to do now?
I would go talk with him. I would... Okay, I don't really like any of these. Okay. I would tell the kid I'm broke.
If it were me, I'd be honest and tell Takashi-kun I'm broke as shit.
But why the hell would Yamada suddenly not be rich anymore?
Oh, every day someone finds out the rich guy they know doesn't actually have any money. Happens all the time.
Yeah, and then they start calling you Big Popper, not Big Papa.
Well, I say you tell him. Come clean and get yourself out of this.
Wow, you are one honest guy. But trust me, the rest of us aren't like you. So, I need 1,000,000 yen.
He just completely discredits my idea.
Where do I even start?
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
We were both surprised about the cost. 1,000,000 is just way too much for a simple bumper fix.
Hell yeah. I mean, you can buy a whole car for that much. A cheap one, but still.
I'd say there's a pretty good chance this is a scam.
A scam?
Yeah, some con man probably parked his car in a road that was too narrow, then waited for some poor sucker to come by and scrape the car. Once that happens, the con man throws a fit and guilt trips the victim into paying.
Damn. You know, you might be right, as fucked up as that is. And it wouldn't surprise me if Takashi fell for it. I mean, he studies so much he probably doesn't know much about the real world. And most likely he knows jack shit about cars as well.
So how about this? You meet up with the owner of the car in person. Say you want to settle out of court.
Yeah, if we catch him in a lie, we give him what he deserves. This guy will be sorry he ever saw Takashi. I like the way you think, Kasuga. Glad I read you that letter.
Happy to help.
I'll write Takashi back and ask for the car owner's contact info. Yeah, we'll see what's what. Man, I really thought I was in a tight spot for a minute there.
Well, we're not out of the woods just yet.
You think I'm celebrating too early?
There's some high-end, classy as shit cars out there on the road. I mean, limited edition luxury sports cars go for hundreds of millions. And if Takashi-kun really did scrape a car, and it was one of those, then I don't doubt the repair would cost $1 million.
Yeah, but come on. When was the last time you saw a luxury car around here? It's gotta be a scam. No doubt about it.
I'm just saying, don't get ahead of yourself.
Ahead of myself? I'm just trying to stay positive. Now, how about we drown those worries of yours with a drink? Bartender, pour us a couple tall ones. Put it on my tab.
How long is his tab? Hoping this goes well, but I can't help feeling like something's off. Alright, that lock is broken. Alright, we got one more. Which is her, I think. Yeah, she's got the heart. Okay. And then someone said try karaoke. We'll see. Not promising it.
Yo, Sachan. You drinking by yourself?
Yeah, isn't it pathetic? Sit down and help me save what's left of my pride.
Huh? Everything all right?
Well, you could say some stuff's happened.
Whoa, okay. I get it.
None of these. It's about her family. I'll say club, though.
Was there trouble over at the club you run?
Didn't I tell you I taught the girls how to run the place? Trouble's non-existent over there.
Well, I know, but with Nonomiya-san gone, you're steering this boat all by yourself. Must be hard. I know for me it would be.
That's very perceptive of you. It's true there's been some small issues here and there, but I've been handling them just fine. That's not what's bothering me.
Then what is?
It's my sister, Nanoha.
Called it. It was family.
What's going on with her? Something happened?
Remind me, how much did I tell you about my family while we were drinking the other night?
You said you were too controlling when it came to Nanoha and your dad. Eventually there was a big fight and you left home. That was 7 or 8 years ago.
And did I tell you the reason for that fight?
Yeah, it was because you told Nanoha to break up with some chump. The boyfriend with the consulting firm?
Okay, so I spilled all the beans. Anyway, his name's Katsuragawa, and apparently they're still together.
Damn. Longer relationship than I've ever been in.
If he wasn't so damn annoying, I might let this go. But Katsuragawa's a criminal. He's even been seen going in and out of Seiryu Clan HQ. Not to mention, he's dangerous and walks around with his own personal posse. He used to run with a biker gang. I mean, I've heard nothing but bad rumors about him since I left home.
Nanoha really knows how to pick him, huh?
Shut up. I've got some girls from the club looking into him right now. I hope they can find out more. Trying really hard not to worry here since I can't do anything but wait.
So that's why you're drinking away your troubles in here.
Yeah, well. Now that I've talked to you about it, I feel a bit better. Maybe I'll skip the next round.
Oh, let's not start talking crazy now.
Okay, cool. So the bond locks have been removed. So their bonds level up now, which makes them all a bit more powerful. Okay, real quick, just because we got a lot done there. Let's save. And... Alright, what is this? It's 500 yen for a song. Would you like to sing? Chad, do you really want to see this? It's 500 yen. We could just skip this. And we could just go do other things.